Hey, my name's Gary. I'm a grateful recovering alcoholic and drug addict. So, I just want to post this real quick. A lot of people have been getting a hold of me and got, people from the past. I've got friends calling me that I haven't talked to for 25 years um, about my, you know, my middle son passed away from a fentanyl overdose, accidental fentanyl overdose in Long Beach, California. And it's running rampant through there, guys. But what sorry, I got a call coming in. I've got what I want to say is, if anybody's grieving or if you know of somebody grieving, I remember, well, I guess just what I want to say is it's extremely powerful to not, not for everybody, but, like I just kind of want to be left alone, or like I don't want to deal with life right now. I just want to curl up in bed and not function. And it's probably good I don't do that. I've been forcing myself to get out of bed, go to AA meetings, go to work, answer the phone when it rings. Really hard to do, man. But I've been asking God for the strength to do these things, and I really believe that that's where it comes from. And to keep this thing in the light, keep it out of the dark. And those phone calls that I've taken in the last 24, 48 hours, like a cousin I haven't spoke to for years, and these two strong women that were in my life previously, and they've called and they're back in my life, and actually, had some stupid falling out with both of them, just being me. I'm not even going to get into that because they were both pretty much my fault. And, when something like this happens, your real friends come come rolling up and saying, hey, what can I do for you? Let's forget about the past and move forward. We'll forget about how big of a fucking dickhead I was. And they didn't say that, but, I can be. And I'm getting better because, it's almost like being beat into submission, between the drug addiction, alcoholism, and stubbornness, and, now the death of my son. It's like, God damn, man, drop the fucking rock, dude. The power of prayer and the power of human interaction and compassion, caring, and love. Don't underestimate that stuff, man. Everybody has the power to make somebody feel good. Even if it doesn't turn out the way you like it, as long as you reach your hand out and say, hey, I know you're hurting and I'm here, and I want to love you, what can I do for you? How can I help you? That stuff has been magical to me. So friendships have been rekindled around this thing, and it's just, I just see this as just beginning. I asked God to come into this situation with me, and he has revealed himself so many times. It's so powerful. Grieving is, nobody does it the same. I know there's different levels and different stages of grief. I don't even know where the fuck I am right now. Shock, maybe. And I go from numb to emotional to numb to emotional. So I had to leave work early today because I couldn't do it, man. I was I went to lunch and I started, took a little walk in the neighborhood, right? In Gary's dark neighborhood. And, I was a basket case within an hour. And just told my boss, this is it for the day. I'll see you on Monday. So, and that's okay. It's okay. And luckily, I've got people at work that understand. Some people have gone through this stuff. I just want to really drive the message to everybody that if you reach out to somebody in their time of darkness, just let them know that you're there, that you care. The power of God is all around that, right there. That's how this world was built. That's how relationships are built. That's how relationships succeed. That's how forgiveness gets brought into everything and resentments get washed away. And I'm watching all this stuff happen before my eyes. I'm only 4.5 months sober, and it's amazing, I hope this makes sense to you. And if you're an alcoholic or a drug addict like me, and you're struggling to get sober, people are starting to do this, and now it's like, it's catchy. And if you don't believe in God, or yet you've gotten away from God, or you're not sure, you're on the fence or whatever, pretend there is a God and just get on your knees. You've got nothing to lose. It's what I did, and I'm almost through no fault of my own, because I got COVID, and my son told me what a fuck up I was and everything. And I got COVID, and I came out of it, and I had 5 days sober. So you never know how God's going to work in your life. You never know. I was looking for, God, give me this strength, because I spent 10 years sober one time and 7 years another. And, I had this picture of what I wanted sobriety to look like for me, just, snap out of it and, continue where I left off. And it's totally different, man. You got to just surrender to it and just let God allow him to work in your life. He's working in mine. And I've never been in so much fucking pain and in my life. And this is some pain that I didn't create. This is not Gary made pain. This is real life stuff that some of us have to walk through. The death of their child that they raised and nourished, taught right from wrong. It's hard, man. Tough stuff. Couldn't do it without God. I couldn't do it without these friendships, these people calling me from the past. I can't even begin to tell you. Try it. And you'll be amazed. I promise you. So if you're struggling to get sober, I'm sorry I'm talking all over the place, but bear with me for a few days, man. If you're struggling to get sober and, get on your knees, even if you don't believe that I believe, and ask God to help you get sober. Ask God to reveal himself to you, and he will, and it'll be a totally different way than he did with me, and we're all different in many different ways, and in a lot of ways we're all the same too. So try to just surrender to that loving grace and that loving spirit that I choose to call God. So I'll check back in with you guys in a day or two. I'm going to take a nap, and I'm going to be kind to Gary today. I'm not going to take any more walks in the fucking dark neighborhood up here. I'm going to reach out to people when I need to, because I'm the one in trouble right now. Okay, I don't feel like drinking. I really haven't even thought about it, or using drugs or anything. I know if I rest on my own laurels and um, and stay in bed too long, or take a walk in that bad neighborhood too long, or anything like that, I'm gonna be like, wanting to put a gun in my mouth, or wanting to settle this darkness down. And a drink looks pretty good after you've been taking a walk in Gary's neighborhood for a while. This ain't Mr. Rogers' neighborhood up here. This is that's it's fucking Satan, man. That guilt and darkness is, like I said before, Satan picking away at the soul, trying to get in there, and I won't fucking allow it. I just won't allow it. So, thank you guys for listening. Let me hear any comments, anybody who I haven't seen in a while. It's been what's getting me going through. It's keeping me going, guys. So, thank you very much.